want to combat this narrative that Silent Hill has a theme of facing trauma, because it doesn't. It has a theme of female trauma and the horrors done to women, which is explored in various ways. But it is not about facing the trauma. Silent Hill 1, we have the trauma of Alessa and her relationship with her mother, the trauma of a cult forcibly impregnating a young girl. Harry Mason doesn't face that trauma, he uncovers what has happened to Alessa by learning what has happened to Cheryl, and learning where Cheryl came from. Silent Hill 2, we have a man who is extremely awful to his wife and murdered her, and through the game, we discover what horrors he imposed upon his wife. It is not him facing trauma, it's him fully coming to terms with what a horrible human being he is. And the side characters in Silent Hill 2 are also unpacking their own feminine-related traumas. Eddie dealing with toxic masculinity. Angela having to return to the place that she was raped because she knows she's never gonna actually outgrow that place. They are not facing their trauma, they're reliving it over and over and over. And it's again, not just generalized trauma, it's trauma related to gender, the monstrous feminine. Silent Hill 3, forced impregnation, once again, taking away a woman's autonomy and access to her own body. And the horrors, once again, that women can impose upon other women. Heather is not facing a trauma, she's having new traumas thrust upon her by the cult. And lastly, Silent Hill 4, Walter is not facing a trauma. His mother was forced to give birth against her will. He is an unwanted child that refuses to sever the umbilical cord and has decided to make it every single person's problem. He is killing indiscriminately based on a poem, based on a scripture that may or may not even be true, in the fetal hopes of returning back to the womb. Not facing trauma, imposing trauma onto women because of men's inability to handle themselves when regards to women. I hate when people reduce Silent Hill down to facing trauma, because that's not what it is. Not what it is at all. It is not about facing trauma or overcoming trauma or handling trauma. It is about the trauma that women go through in the world, what men do to continue to impose that trauma upon women. One of the main inspirations for Silent Hill as a whole in the original series, Team Silent would cite Stephen King a lot, and a lot of Stephen King's original works in the 70s had a lot to do with very similar themes. No matter how Stephen King's works have aged today, he was a feminist writer in the 70s. He was Carrie, Firestarter, It, The Shining, the horror women go through, the horror imposed upon women by men. I do recommend you watch my Gender in Silent Hill video. It's a little old on my YouTube channel now, so I should make a new one that's updated with better academic sources, because I know I can do better now.